Buenas, buenas! Hello, I'm so excited to be here finally. It's been so long, way too long since I made a video for you guys. And I miss my people, I miss my babies. And yeah, lots of updates for today's video. And I can't wait to share. I hope you're all doing well. I know the 1010 portal was pretty freaking brutal. So I'm gonna be talking about that. And then we have the upcoming full moon in Aries, which I'm really excited about. I can't stop, I'm sorry. Like, I need to stop saying I'm sorry. But I'm just like, I can't contain this excitement. All day I've just been dancing, high vibrational, and smiling, and just, but let me tell you, I was not like that this past week. I do want to give you guys an update. Some of you know, most of you may know that I was gone. I went to the Azores, my family's island, and it was a very activating trip for me. So basically, I ended up getting sick, really sick with the flu. I had my upper chakras getting activated. I felt vibration sensations almost the entire trip. I had Kundalini rising, which I had not felt in quite some time. While I was meditating, literally my body was jolting. That island literally gave me so many spiritual activations. It was crazy. Ego triggers, especially on the 1010 portal. I was purging the upper chakras. Then when I came back this past weekend, it was my lower chakras. Yesterday was intense. Like root, sacral, and solar plexus. I was a mess. And if you guys can imagine what's going on with your solar plexus and then your root chakra, it was weird because it was a lot of sexual energy, but also sickness. And that's like a really weird combination to have, but all is relatively okay now. I've purged, I've cleansed, and I want to talk about what we have going on this week. So we have the full moon in Aries this Thursday, October 17th. And that is a very, very powerful full moon. It was a very powerful full moon for me last year. A lot of communication between twin flames around that time. So it may happen again this year. However, because we have Mars in Cancer, it may not happen, but it doesn't matter if communication happens or not, okay? But I'm just saying it may happen for many twin flames because full moon in Aries tends to do that. Why? Because Aries are all about productivity. They're very impulsive, very go, go, go. And I think that's why I'm having this energy right now. I'm very go, 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 need to get things done. Like I have all this energy and motivation and inspiration to get things done and work on my career, work on my things, etc. So the full moon in Aries is very good at that because Aries is ruled by the sign of Mars and by the planet Mars, and Mars is all about taking action. So this is why a lot of people, a lot of twin flames had communication around the time of the full moon in Aries last year, including myself. But we have Mars in Cancer, and that's not really a taking action oriented sign, okay? When your Mars is in Cancer, you actually want to hide in your shell more and not take as much action. And so you're more in that protective energy as opposed to go, go, go. So it's kind of like contradicting one another, but what you can expect with the full moon in Aries is that impulsive energy, needing to get things done, being productive. So really take the time to hone into your inspiration, your motivation, like get going, get what you need to do done, get it done. Work on your routines with working out, your health, stay focused on that, your career, get those fresh ideas out. Write it on paper, make it happen, start focusing on your dreams. Now, the full moon is not a time of manifesting, so I do not recommend you manifest. This is a time to release. So this full moon, because it is on Thursday, the day of my group calls, I'm actually going to be hosting a full moon ritual for anyone that wants to participate. It'll be like either meditation or Reiki meditation. I like to do Reiki. My clients like it. So it'll most likely entail some kind of Reiki meditation, and then we'll do like a little full moon release ceremony at the end, writing things that you want to let go of. It's just good to connect with other people who are spiritual or on the journey. Something else that's occurring started yesterday, October 14th to October 20th, is there is this alignment with the star of Arcturus and Ra, the sun. And they're in alignment this week, and it's going to be bringing in major activations. So basically from the Arcturian star seeds, right? And so I think this is why I'm already feeling the shifts. I'm not on an Arcturian star seed, but we all will receive these downloads and upgrades and these energy shifts, and it's beautiful. The Arcturian star seeds, they are really known for their gifts, their powers, and they really help people. They are really bringing in the upgrades. And so when you do Arcturian meditations, for example, for me, I am originally a Syrian star seed, but I really obtain the Arcturian meditations very well. I absorb them very well, and it just flows so well. It's very cleansing, very purifying. And I love the messages and the energies that I get with Arcturian meditation. So maybe I'll include a little bit of Arcturian energy into Thursday's ritual for the full moon. I do want to talk about also, there have been a lot of people going through ego triggers, ego deaths. So for me, it felt like I was going to go through another dark night of the soul on Thursday and Friday, but luckily I came out of it quite quickly. And it was just old wounds that were resurfacing. I even had a lot of symbolic dreams while I was in the Azores, all with messages of not wanting to repeat the same patterns. I literally dreamt that I was getting married, and I noticed that my wedding, I don't know who I was getting married to, but it was like the day of my wedding, and I was like, wait, why does this look like my first wedding? And I was like, no, I don't want this. I want to cancel it. And it was like a symbol of like, I don't want to repeat the same mistakes, or I don't want to repeat those old patterns. And I had a couple dreams like that. And it was also another dream where I was like topless in a dream, and I was ashamed. And I knew that I was ashamed of being topless in front of men. And that was a symbol of me being afraid of being vulnerable in front of men. And that was like an old pattern of mine, right? And so these are things that I'm getting assisted on because of my soulmate. He's come into my life, and he's helping me be vulnerable and open up with him. And I literally discuss anything and everything with him, and there's no shame. He doesn't make me feel like crap for it, and he's very emotionally available, and it's just really nice. But anyway, so these ego triggers are gonna be coming up, and it's for you to face them, not for you to run from them. So when these things come up, they may stir up anxiety, they may cause you to be afraid, but do not run from it, and do not block people out. Rather, face them, talk to people, talk to others about your triggers. Because the thing is, the more you hold it in, the harder it's gonna get. And a lot of these triggers are coming up because it's helping you to speak your truth and not to hold these things in anymore. Those are my updates. I hope it helps. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.